Let me guess. Another bad guy in jail?
I wish. Just a broken heel. Dad, I know, I'm almost there. Chief Gracie. Right, who is this? Shut up, is not. Oh, crap. Actually, Chief, when? I'm on my way to my dad's fundraiser thing. I won't have time to... Okay, on my way. Yes, sir. That was the new chief. Don't you just love casual Fridays? I hope you find it.
Thanks.
How the hell do people walk in those?
What, these? These are like slippers.
Called racing.
Chief.
Spears, I want to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
I'll find you.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
I know the perfect place. So, Detective King, you miss your days in homicide?
If you're asking if I've learned my lesson, sir, I'd have to say probably not. Chief Fielding was a corrupt little ass grabber of a man.
You had to go on the record with the reporter. It went viral.
I didn't realize I was on the record, sir.
Sure, I believe you. It was the corrupt part that got people's attention.
Chief.
Detective Collier.
Chief Fielding took early retirement, and for my sins, I get to answer phones until the end of days. It happens.
How long have you been in the call center?
18 months, 14 days, and 6 hours, sir. I love it. You could have just read the transcript of my hearing, you know.
Not nearly as entertaining. True that you only had 2 unsolved cases?
Chief, if I knew you were asking me out on a date, I would have worn flats.
You look great, by the way. You see Detective Spears on the news tonight?
I caught some of it. Quite a show.
See a can anywhere? I used it to put out the door.
There it is.
Thanks. Executive smoking area. Have a seat. Spears. Doing a little George Chavallo on the camera guy. Doesn't inspire public confidence. What do you think of the Major Crimes Task Force?
This is a job interview? Must be kicking ass in the phone room.
A unit that takes over other cops' cases? I guess it's going to be hated by every officer in the city.
It's not that, sir. It's just that it's not very effectual, is it?
Meaning?
Meaning it's a bit like asking your ex-boyfriend over to help paint your bedroom. Spend all your time dicking around, pretending you like each other, then you have sex, fight, he leaves, and the walls still look like crap when it's over.
You think you could do better? I'd like you to take over.
The case or the squad?
Good question.
You're removing me as lead investigator. Why?
You really have to ask?
Sir.
You leaked the sex offender registry, presumably to pressure me for more money or men or both. You think I won't find out? You don't have control of the girl's parents who are, I assume, still suspects. You all but punched the press on the evening news. I mean, who the hell do you think you are? Seriously. You're still on the case. For continuity. The king's in charge.
Of the case or the squad?
That's a good question.
Don't you just hate paramilitary organizations and the whole chain of command thing? All right, then. Why don't you introduce me to the family?
M.K. Gordon, M.A. Behavioral Sciences, stole it from Jenny Hicks in sex crimes.
Hi.
Jason Collier, forensics friendly, tech-savvy wunderkind.
And your uncle. Good cop. Better cook.
This is Lenny Damaris.
Is there a new dress code I don't know about?
Laundry day. How you doing, Damaris?
As my kid would say, none of your business.
This is Detective Sergeant King. She's the new lead.
Okay. Take me through it.
Lori's a kid actor. This is from her most recent commercial. She was also just cast in a big movie, starts shooting next month in L.A.
Okay, can we start with who had Lori last, please?
Okay. The babysitter? She was taking Lori to the park, realized she forgot her cell, leaves the girl in the lobby. When she comes back, Lori's gone.
Where were Lori's parents?
He was playing golf, she was working.
Married for 8 years. Angela's an office temp. Roy recently quit his job selling cars to try and make it as a pro golfer.
There's nothing on the computer or phone records out of the ordinary.
The babysitter, what's your feeling?
Good girl. Totally devastated. So, you still married, huh?
Yeah, different guy, though.
Not Pete?
Not Tony, not Justin, either.
Well, I missed that one. Who's Justin?
Justin was the mistake. Danny Sless now from Guns and Gangs?
Well, hey, third time lucky.
Can we move on?
Absolutely. What about the security footage from the lobby?
None.
Camera's been broken for ages. Super has MS. Doesn't do much.
Footage of the hall, but no lobby.
I think Lori left the lobby on her own to make her way to this park here. Denny Sless. Really? I used to play football with him when I was a kid.
You play football?
Yeah, I was on the team, yeah.
What position?
Move me around.
I mean, you played?
Yeah, till I got injured. Just fractured tibia.
Forgot to do your positive visualization?
It was first practice. Okay, just try out, actually. The doctor said I'd never walk again. Team kept me
Can
back.
we continue?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Totally oversharing.
Here, a block from the park, is where an eyewitness identified Lori.
So Lori disappeared somewhere between here and the park. And this is your baker's dozen?
I'm liking this guy, Owen Trask. Repeat offender for possession of child pornography.
Trask was questioned once 3 years ago in connection with distribution, but no charges. We think he might have.
Sorry. I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, he lost a bet with this kid. Now we got to listen to that ringtone for the next month.
Do you have any, actual evidence? Something? Anything material that connects one of these people to Lori, other than the fact that they found cheap rent in her neighborhood? Is this it?
That and about 2,000 phone tips.
You guys down in the basement have been doing a great job.
What about the clown from Lori's commercial? You talked to him? Wow. You have surveillance on every sex offender south of Yellowknife that you haven't talked to the clown.
I gotta go, okay? I love you.
Why would a known sex offender take a child in the neighborhood where they lived and they could be recognized?
It was impulsive, snatch and grab.
Every one of those people on your wall there is a seasoned veteran of one kind or another they planned.
Except Trask, he hasn't lived it. I think he wanted the real thing. Look, statistically...
Statistically? Really?
You've been working in the phone room for the last year, right?
Just talk to the chief.
Do I have to do that on my knees? Because I'm not in your kind of shape.
Lori could have been taken by a friend of the family or a distant relative. Not every kid wants to go to Hollywood. Maybe she's hiding. Did she have a special friend at school?
We're
Like a
working
teacher?
on a clock
I'm not
here.
saying you shouldn't look at these guys, but it strikes me as narrowing the field a little prematurely. You're a rookie, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Get me a smoothie. Just joking. Wow, you're like a bad penny.
You're just gonna take shots, you can offer something a little more constructive.
What does Owen Trask's garbage say?
We're on it.
He hasn't done it.
It's been a long few days.
Longer for Lori, I bet.
Come in here, you take my job, you make smart-ass comments, you break
Dad,
my...
stop fighting.
Snap on some gloves and go through Owen Trask's waist. One dirty picture, you can get a warrant for his house, okay? Go, fill your boots.
Why the hell do you get off treating me with such disrespect, huh? Tell me.
You really want to know?
Yes.
You have tunnel vision. No one else is on your radar. You're forgetting the basics. You're letting your parents become a sideshow. And in your heart, you still think this is your investigation.
This whole thing is going to look as bad on you as it will on me.
It's not about you and me, detective. It's about her.
Hey. Sorry, honey, I didn't mean to wake you.
I'm on the Gilbert case.
Since when?
I gotta get going since last night.
Doing what?
Running it. I've been up all night reading the canvas reports. Can we, okay? I need to, okay, shower. Be happy for me.
I am, honey, I am. I just, wow, that's great.
I couldn't talk to you about it because I didn't know, and then I had to make a decision right away, and one of us has to clean this bathroom. It's disgusting.
Jess, what about our appointment today?
You know, it took us months to get to see that doctor,
We
right?
have to cancel. Look, one person said they saw Lori that day on the street. One. She walked 3 blocks to the park, and only one person saw her.
I can't, you know what, Jess, can we just stop for a second and actually sit down and have a conversation about this other thing?
You keep calling it a thing, Danny. There is no thing. There may never be a thing. We'll talk, okay? We always talk. I can't talk right now. I'm so scared I'm gonna screw this up. Back to the basics. We retrace our steps, we retrace Lori's steps. Collier, you're on the clown, the man behind the makeup. Damaris, visit the babysitter. Ask her if she remembers anything new. And your notes refer to the boyfriend. Talk to him again, see if we can't get cell phone records, take a look at his hard drive I assume you have. What is that? Decaf raspberry leaf green tea. MK, grab some uniforms, recanvass the streets, ask about anything that was out of the ordinary, anything that caught anybody's eye. Also, bring in the eyewitness again. I want to talk to her myself. This is not a criminal investigation. We're not looking for a suspect. We're looking for a little girl. Life-saving mission first. Throw the creepy, crawly, they can rot in hell bastards into jail second. Hey, I could give a crap about them unless they lead us to Lori. So, kiss the evil snake on the lips if it means finding Lori, but that's it. She's our job. Okay?
Kiss the evil snake. I have no idea what that means.
It was going pretty good up to that point.
Where's the boss?
The old boss, you mean. Give him a little task with Mr. Trask.
Sorry. The time is 8:21 a.m. This is Owen Trask's waste at 61A Millcott Crescent.
Catalog the contents. Find anything we talked about, call me, okay?
Yeah, So far, she only mistook one of these other girls for Lori. Not bad.
Still not 100% ID.
I wear my glasses. I saw.
Those are nice. Where'd you get them?
Drugstore, 3 for 1.
Okay. Mrs. Singh, you said that Lori was wearing red, flashy shoes. These are the shoes that she was wearing when she went missing. They're red. They're nice, but they're not that flashy.
Flashy. Flash. Flash.
Are we the fashion police now?
Okay, do you mean flashy as in expensive? Like these? Or do you mean...
Lori, girl is 7.
I just want to make sure we're talking about the same shoes.
So that's what she saw, flashing shoes, not flashy. She didn't see Lori.
My niece Caitlin has a pair of red lights that go off when she runs. That's what Mrs. Singh saw, flashing shoes. Lori wasn't wearing them.
Yeah, well, that explains why no one else spotted her along the route to the park.
So that means that the last place that Lori was seen was...
Unbelievable.
Lori may never even have left the building. Does Lori have any favorite places to play in the building?
The smell of the dryer room. She likes that a lot.
Who doesn't?
I want to apologize to Detective Spears for yesterday.
I'll let him know. Mrs. Gilbert, your media appearances have generated over 1,500 tips, which is great.
I'm just trying to keep Lori out there, you know?
Wherever Lori is, she doesn't need to see you with your sunglasses and a scrunchie crying about how unfair the media's been to you, right? Tell me about what happened yesterday with your husband.
That's been brewing for a while now.
How so?
When we first started going out, we went through some stupid times. I could hardly tell if he cared or not. We split up for a while, actually. You know, and I like the fact that he's not all over the place and that he's even keeled and everything, but it's not really that normal. He's like, ever since Lori disappeared, he hasn't cried or yelled or anything. He just...
Is Roy close to your daughter?
Do you want a glass of water?
I'm good, thanks.
Roy's not like that.
Like what?
Lori would have told me if he had done something to her.
And where is Roy now?
Driving range. We got that with Lori's commercial money. We needed something to... We needed to watch TV and movies, see what's in and what's out. Lori needs it.
Every 7-year-old kid needs a 52-inch plasma TV with surround sound to watch golf.
Babysitter can't stop crying. Got the boyfriend's cell phone records, computer, Xbox. You want to smoke?
Quit.
Did not.
Did too. Ah, crap. Crappity crap. Going to meet Roy to pick balls. Hey, work with MK. I want to make sure that every corner of that building is scoured for any trace of Lori.
You're pregnant.
What?
Decaf tea, no smokes. I bet you're not drinking and riding your motorcycle either.
I'm just trying to get healthy.
Well, you're trying to get pregnant. Left a little late, don't you think?
I'm not trying to get pregnant. Never even been able to keep a plant alive. Jessica King.
Hey, staff, Clown's clean. We had a birthday party when Lori disappeared.
Well, we had to check.
Tough life, Clown's life. No gigs, makeup's expensive.
That sounds depressed, actually.
I'm in traffic, Collier. I'll check back with you in a minute.
Whispering in traffic.
Yep, that's right, Collier. Does anyone mind if I go next? There's lots to do today. It's pretty crazy. We're all busy. We all waited months for appointments, just like you. We all hate sitting in this stupid room. Wait your turn.
Hey, babe. How we doing?
Go pull the fire alarm.
Forensics found a cell phone bill in Trask's garbage with massive data charges. Yeah, he was using a mobile phone to tether to a laptop. Now, the conditions of his parole include no access to the internet.
It's not enough for a warrant.
What?
Nothing you've told me connects Trask to Lori, unless there's phone calls to the Gilbert's household.
The guy lives on the same street as Lori. He's a known pedophile. Look, we gotta move on this. We need to get a warrant.
Call Child Protection. They'll be able to get a warrant based on his record. You can go in with them.
We've got to move on this.
I know, but a warrant's the only way.
Hey, honey, you might want to just...
You can go ahead of me. I can wait.
Me too.
Thanks.
Hey! Runner! Hey! Stop, police!
Age may be a factor. Sometimes it's a sexually transmitted disease you may have had when you were younger. There are other pelvic conditions like endometriosis. It's hard to say.
What about, in vitro?
Down the road, in vitro's an option, sure. There are significant risks and failures and costs.
Risks, failures, costs.
I guess what I'm saying is you should be sure you both want this.
Yes. Yeah, we both want this. I don't know why the hell else we'd both be in here.
Miss King?
Just kick it back. Thanks. Back to work. We'll see you at home.
What else am I supposed to do? My daughter is missing. I can't sit at home and have Angela accuse me all day.
Accuse you of what?
I wasn't supposed to be golfing the day the Lord. I got a call from a pro at a great course offering me a free round at the last minute. I called the babysitter. I didn't tell Angela until she called me on the course telling me that Lori was gone.
And now Angela blames you. What are the stupid times? Your wife mentioned.
I was sleeping in my car between amateur tournaments. And Angela wanted to start a family. The car is big, but not that big.
That was the stupid part?
We were both acting stupid by sleeping around. Eventually, I gave up golf. And we got married 8 years ago. And she got pregnant with Lori.
Do you regret that decision?
Lori got me my golf back. Her acting means that I could quit my job and try going pro again. Good things come in small packages.
Stress affects your hormones and fertility, and then close to 40, the list gets longer. Birth defects, autism, crib death, nightmare. Forget babies. Keep your motorcycle. Talk about the case. Why not adopt a little Chinese or Haitian girl? I mean, they hate girls in those countries. You'd be doing them a favor. The girls, I mean. Better yet, take my kid. She's been a cow lately.
I'm serious. I'll cry. Angela thinks of Lori as a small business, and Roy just wants a caddy. She's pretty. Those eyes, eh?
So blue.
I always wanted eyes that blue. Nordic goddess eyes.
I like your eyes.
Careful, I know you have a weak tibia. Pull up footage of the Gilberts for me. Just a picture. What color are Angela's eyes?
Brown.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Going on, mister, please? Brown. Lori. The statistical chances of that are 1 in 16.
Of what?
Brown-eyed parents, blue-eyed girl. That means that Roy might not be Lori's father. A backup plan. You wanted a baby. Roy wasn't looking so good for a while there. During the stupid time, you slept with someone else, and you and Roy got back together. Angela. Roy isn't Lori's biological father, is he?
Does it matter?
It might. Most child abductions are committed by relatives.
He doesn't know. I never told him.
Lori's birth father could have seen her on TV. Could have read about her movie.
You're not going to tell Roy, are you?
No. I'll leave that up to you.
I've made such a... They're right, you know.
Who is?
I'm a bad mother.
No, you're not.
I'm not going to get her back, am I?
Do you remember his name?
Chief called, wants to see you in his office.
Okay, thanks for the update. Nothing turned up at the apartment building. They went over every inch.
So what do we do now?
Find Kevin Rowley.
Hey, who's Kevin?
Lori Gilbert's birth father. In the principal's office already.
This hard drive fell out of Trask's backpack during the chase.
How's the leg?
It hurts, thanks. There's a cast of child porn on here and some recent photos of Lori Gilbert.
What kind of photos?
Screen captures from her commercial.
Anything else?
No, but a forensic audit needs to be done on the disc.
Where is he now?
Broke into a chalet that was closed for the summer. OPP's bringing them back now.
Any sign of Lori?
None.
Okay, I'll liaise with Bruce County OPP. We can organize...
Stop. Detective Spears has requested he be allowed to resume his former role in this case. Now, let's not forget, Trask was his original POI.
Sir, you really think it's a good idea to change horses again?
Thanks for your good work. Spears, find Lori Gilbert and work this thing out between the two of you. A little girl is missing. Close the door on your way out.
So Collier tells me you're tracking an old flame of Angela Gilbert's.
He's Laurie's biological father.
Any proof of paternity?
Not yet. I was in...
Something, anything material that connects Laurie to this tall, dark stranger? You want to follow up? Go ahead, make it your own little task. Go fill your boots.
Appreciate you taking the time, Mr. Rowley.
It's no problem at all. Let me see what I have. Oh, well, I have fizzy water, carrot juice, mango.
No, thank you.
No? Okay.
So you don't have kids?
No. Well, does it look like it?
No. Right. You could have them somewhere else.
No. Never happened, just me. You know what? Yeah, I've seen your commercial. Yeah.
You still act, Kevin?
No, not much. Drives a cat mostly. Do you want to sit?
No, thanks.
No? I don't understand what exactly is going on here.
There's no easy way to say this, Kevin. That little girl, Laurie Gilbert, she may be your daughter. You must have seen her mother on TV, Angela Gilbert, formerly Capshaw. Ring any bells?
Angela Capshaw? It was a long time ago.
Is there any possibility that you might be...
Well, I guess. Sure, it's possible. But Angie never said anything. Jesus, you come up here and tell me I have a daughter, and you think I kidnapped her?
I just need to clear this up, strike you off the list.
Damn right, strike me off the list.
Let's do it this way, Kevin. Just so I can say we have a record. If you were on Laurie's street, if I were to find, say, security footage of you, why might you be there? Just good to know, so I don't bother you again.
Well, I drive my taxi through the neighborhood all the time. Right? So, I don't know, maybe stop at the convenience store, grab a snack.
Great. Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's my card if you think of anything else. I'll show myself out. Kevin, do you want to talk to Angela about any of this? I can arrange.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. It's a lot to take, right? I mean, I think I just need to sit with it for a while.
I understand. Collier, I need you to review all of the security footage from every convenience store near the Gilbert's apartment building.
We've been through that I don't know how many times. I haven't seen any sign of Trask.
We're not looking for Trask or Laurie. We're looking for Kevin Rowley.
Okay, why?
Because he basically just told me he was there. Trask doesn't have Laurie. We don't work for you anymore. Hey, Damaris, how often do cabs download the security footage?
Every 12 hours. They only keep the stuff for 48, though.
Do you think it's Trask?
I have no idea. The better question is, why don't you?
Because there's no evidence yet.
There's no evidence for your Rowley.
There's motive. Laurie's his daughter.
Well, Trask is a pedophile. That's motive. And your man just found out he's a dad.
Opportunity. He just told me that he drove through there that day. Has anybody actually confirmed where Trask said he was?
Oh, that Laurie Gilbert.
You're going back to prison. You know that, right? But where you go to prison, that hasn't yet been determined. For someone with your condition, I'm sure you know that can make a big difference in the quality of your stay. So, Mr. Trask, where's Laurie?
Could be anywhere, I suppose.
Is she alive?
You're just figuring it out. I was in the Dawn jail drunk tank the day that Laurie Gilbert was snatched off the street. That I have a ticket for public intoxication to prove it. That I couldn't possibly have her.
Why? Why didn't you tell us?
So you've been watching me since Laurie went missing. I knew you were following me.
You're not answering my question.
It's my selfless, generous nature. I wanted to give whoever has Laurie more time.
Do you know who has her?
I wish I did. Might have heard online if one of us had her, I promise. We tend to share that kind of stuff.
I didn't check the arrest rolls. Police were 101. It happens. Not when a child's life is at stake, it doesn't. You know, Detective King.
Old backstabbing bitch.
Women's is still broken. This is where one of us asks to borrow the other's blush.
If you hadn't checked, I'd still be in there trying to pin it on Trask. It's right that Gracie gave you back the case.
Buddy's right. It happens. No one's perfect.
What is a grown man with no kids doing buying that much penny candy?
He is a cab driver.
They had carrot juice and a mango in his fridge. Bring him in.
Long time ago.
Must have been pretty deep if the scars are still visible. Do you take meds for depression
Sometimes.
these days?
Haven't in a while.
Just focusing on diet, exercise, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
So what's with all the candy?
It's not mine.
But you bought some just like it the other day at the convenience store you mentioned to me.
A moment of weakness. I thought, sure, why not? Some sugar.
We checked the security downloads from your taxi, Kevin. They're blank for the last 4 days. Why is that?
I guess the camera's broken. I'll get it fixed.
As Laurie's biological father, you have rights, you know. Have you talked to a lawyer?
No.
You'll need one. You want me to get you one? I can help you with that right now. You saw Laurie on TV, didn't you? And Angela when she got that big movie in the newspaper. You put two and two together. I'll be right back.
Want me to call that lawyer?
Forget it. I'm letting him go. Spears, you look like you could use some air. Why don't you join Collier on surveillance on Kevin when he leaves?
You serious?
Back on the horse. You know what? It's late. Why don't we do this tomorrow if we need to? With a lawyer, if you want. There's a number you can call. Can I say something? You don't have to talk. You shouldn't, actually, okay? My husband and I, we want to have kids. We may end up, you know, buying one. Overseas adoption, whatever. You know what my biggest fear is? That I'll forget her. That I'll leave my little princess in a parking lot or someplace not safe, and she'll feel alone and scared. There's nothing worse, right? Feeling all alone is one of the worst things that can happen to a child. But you know that, of course. You've spent a lot of time alone, haven't you? What if I screwed this up? I didn't want him to confess. I need him to show us where Laurie is, and he wouldn't do that if he knew he wasn't going to see her again.
Yeah, but it's also possible he left her where he stashed her rather than go to jail, right? Now maybe you should get
No,
her.
she's his only family. He'd go to Laurie. Jessica King.
We got our guy, but no sign of Laurie.
Where?
Nailed down in a taxi garage.
Okay, call it in, but don't make a move.
Yeah, we gotta go.
He's been in there for a while.
If we move before we know where Laurie is, we end up making it worse.
We have no idea what he's doing to her in there. We gotta go. We're going in.
This is it.
Hey, hey! Hold on, Kevin. I'm here for the same reason you are.
Shut up, goddammit! I'll shoot you, I will.
I know what it's like not to see your kid, man. I have one, my little girl. Haven't seen her since she was 3. Not so little anymore, you know? First year of college. Don't even have a picture of her, you know that? My son, another wife. He only calls for money. I still get to see him, though, sometimes. I'm telling you, I live for that. And everything else is shit. I think of him, Kevin. Kevin. I'm gonna put my gun down now, okay? Nice and slow. Nice and easy, okay? You want to die just when you became a father? Kevin, you need to think about Lori. She just found out who her father is. She needs you.
Some people get everything. Kids, money, good jobs, right? They're happy. I got 12 hours a day in a broken car.
Tell me where Lori is, Kevin. Kevin. You need to drop the gun and tell me where Lori is.
I swear to God I didn't hurt her.
Where's Lori?
I hugged her once when she was sleeping.
Hey. Hi, Laurie.